Hey guys, I'm back. This is Mr. Grice for Algebra Unit 7.2 Notes. Now we're going on the back side. Now if you look at it, it's like, whoa, Mr. Grice, I see a lot more lot more numbers. What's up with that? You're in algebra. This isn't 5th grade anymore. Get over it. So we're going to do the same thing though, because now we're distributing. Now it's just more. It's a binomial with a trinomial. So I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did before. Multiply my first. 2m times 3m gives me 6m. Remember, that's a 1, so we get 6m cubed. Thankfully, I have a bunch of different colors to do this, so I can keep track of everything. 2m times negative 2m gives me negative 4m squared. And then the last one, 2m times 6 gives me positive 12m. Okay? And now we just have to be careful. We're multiplying by a negative 1, which gives us negative 3m squared. A negative times a negative gives us a positive 2m. And then a negative 1 times 6 gives us negative 6. Okay, so we're still doing the same thing, except we're multiplying a lot more things. Now, if you think about it, it's a binomial times a trinomial. What's 2 times 3? Well, 2 times 3 is 6. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms. That's how I know I did it right. Okay? So let's start looking for like terms that we can combine. Now there's the 6m cubed is the highest term, so that goes first. And now my negative 4m squared and negative 3m squared, when we combine those together, we get negative 7m squared. And then I have 12m and 2m. When we add those together, we get 14m. Remember, when you're adding, you don't add the exponents. And then we're left with the negative 6. Okay? So our final answer is 6m cubed minus 7m squared plus 14m minus 6. Okay? All right. Let's do the next one. Now, the box is going to look different because now we're doing a binomial times a trinomial, and you can set it up 2 different ways. Okay? We can set it up this way, where our box is more vertical, where it'd be 2 by 3, or set it up horizontal, and there's our 2, and then we cut it into thirds. Okay? Now, no matter which way you like, you have to make sure that you set it up the right way. What I mean is, the trinomial goes over the 3 boxes, and the binomial goes by the 2. Okay? I'm going to do the horizontal box. I like that one a little bit better. Okay? So, w, remember that's w to the first, times w squared gives us w cubed. All right, and now we just line up our boxes with what we're multiplying. W times negative 3w gives us negative 3w squared. Okay? W times 5 gives me positive 5w. Okay? Are you guys starting to get a hang of this? Negative 2 times w squared gives us negative 2w squared. Negative 2 times negative 3w, well, a negative times a negative is a positive 6w. And then the last is negative 2 plus 5. Negative 2 plus 5 is negative 10. Okay? And now we can do this one of 2 ways. We can just write everything out. Minus 3w squared plus 5w minus 2w squared plus 6w minus 10. Or we can just look in the box and try to combine our like terms. Now, the w cubed has no like terms, so w cubed. Now my squares, my negative 3w and negative 2w, those combine together and we get negative 5w squared, okay? You can do the same thing over here on the left, okay? Now, the next boxes that we're going to combine, the 6 and the 5, 6w and 5w, gives us 11w. And the guy that's got no partner is the negative 10. So the negative 10 is all by itself. All right? Cool. Let's move on to number 8. I think it's number 7 on yours. I think my numbers are off. Okay? So why don't you guys try distributing? Distribute whichever way you want and see how you guys do. Go ahead and pause the video and good luck. Okay, so when you distributed, you should have gotten 4w to the 4th minus 5w cubed. Where did I get 5w? I was multiplying the wrong thing, guys. Good thing I'm checking my work. The blue, the second one should have been 5w cubed. And then plus 7y squared plus 12y squared minus 15y plus 21. Woo! Glad I didn't make that mistake on the test. So, like terms in standard form, the 4th power is the highest, no like terms. Then the 5 cubed. Now the 19 squared, because we get 7 plus 12, so that gives us 19y squared. And then the 15y and the 21 didn't have a partner. Okay? So our final answer is 4y to the 4th minus 5y cubed plus 19y squared minus 15y plus 21. Okay. Number 8, box method. Go ahead and try the box method on your own. Try to set it up. Pause the video and let's see how you do. Okay. It's a binomial times a trinomial. And now the rest of this, guys, I want to see if you can multiply this out and combine your like terms. Okay? So go ahead and finish this problem and good luck. Make sure to pause the video. Okay, and there's your final answer. 3n to the 4th plus 12n cubed minus 1n squared plus 8n minus 2. And remember, you do not have to have that 1 in front of the n. So in that example, the only thing that were like terms was my 2n squared and my negative 3n squared. Okay? Now, bottom right here, 3 by 3s. Okay, a trinomial times a trinomial. These ones would be types of problems that you see for extra credit. Okay? Now, you have to be very careful when combining it that you multiply each term by 1, 2, 3. Each term by 1, 2, 3. Each term by 1, 2, 3. It's a try times a try, so 3 times 3 is 9. When you do this, you should have 9 terms to do, okay? And for number 11, same thing. I'll help you set up the box, but it's a trinomial times a trinomial. When problems get this big, I highly, highly, highly recommend doing the box method all the time. So even for this problem, I would draw a box, okay? Now, just to set this up, 3x squared plus 7x minus 1, and then 2x squared minus 6x minus 5. If you want to try the problems, pause the video now, and when you come back, the answers will be up. Okay, and there you go. How'd you guys do? Well, if you need any assistance, extra help, please come find Ms. Carranza or myself. We would love to help you out. Otherwise, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra Unit 7.2 Notes, signing off. Thanks for watching.